that we're battling some sun and heat, so we'll be as brief as possible so that you're able to get in and see the amazing building that we have right in front of us, right behind me. We'll go ahead and get started with our flag salute. So if I could have Evelyn Tolentino Garcia come up.
Good morning. Good morning. It is my honor to lead today the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, will you please rise and study for the Pledge of Allegiance?
The cutting ceremony has started.
Attention to I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, Evelyn. Well done. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Altagracia Guerrero, and I am the proud superintendent of the Porlier Unified School District. Before we actually get started, I do want to thank the people behind the scene who have really made this event happen, working into late hours, practically this last week, trying to ensure that every detail is taken care of. Our custodians and support staff have done a wonderful job staying busy and making sure that everything is ready for us today. Also, very special thanks to Ms. Lydia Martinez and Ashley Marroquin for helping to coordinate the event. It wouldn't be possible without their help that we have in being able to plan. So if I can have a round of applause for all these folks that have helped. On behalf of the Porlier Unified School District family, we welcome you on such a glorious day as we celebrate the grand opening of our new multi-purpose room at Cesar E. Chavez Elementary School. I know that this school holds a special place in our community and also in our hearts. We appreciate all of you who have been with us every step of the way, for having faith and for supporting us so that this day would finally come. And here it is. I want to introduce a few special people who each have had, who will each have the opportunity to say a few words. We have Principal of Cesar E. Chavez Elementary School, Ms. Sylvia Gomez. Board President, Mr. Eric Molina. Director of Classified Projects, Mr. Rene Rodriguez. And also from Darden Architects, Mr. Grant Dodson and Alfredo Rodriguez. And from the BMY Construction Group, we have a Representative Forrest Brown. And also very special guest today from the Cesar E. Chavez Foundation, Mr. Andres Chavez. I also wish to recognize our board members who are here with us this morning. Vice President Joseph Vasquez. Elena Gonzalez. Martin Mares. Elizabeth Tienda. It is only through their support for collective vision that this milestone is possible. Consider this the first promise made, promise kept of many more to come. Without further ado, here is our Chavez Elementary School Principal, Ms. Sylvia Gomez.
Good morning. We welcome you here to Cesar Chavez and this amazing new multi-purpose room. It was 33 years ago that I received my first teaching assignment here at the site. I was eager and excited to begin my teaching career, and today I'm so grateful and honored to be the principal here. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. We are focused here. We are focused on promoting the academic and social development of all our students in a safe and friendly environment. Our students and families have been waiting a very long time for this new facility. We are fortunate to be able to provide our cooking staff with the new state-of-the-art facility in which they will be preparing nutritious meals daily. Our dedicated staff is looking forward to planning many special events in which we will have a place for students and parents to attend. Parents are the vital part of the Cesar Chavez community, and we encourage them to be active participants in our school activities in the coming years. I want to thank all the people that made today possible. And now I will introduce our board president, Eric Molina, who will be saying a few words.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Your attendance at this special event means a lot to us. On behalf of the entire Parlor Unified School Board of Trustees, thank you for your support as we work together with our superintendent, Dr. Guerrero, and staff to provide the services and environment that our students deserve. I echo Dr. Guerrero's message of promise made, promise kept. For too long, we have spoken about doing things for our students, staff, and community. We are here today as proof that we are delivering on our promise. Our board and staff share the same vision of working to give our students the best education possible. This MPR is a visual of what that looks like. And this is just the beginning. So thank you for all who have had a little part in this, and also to the community for supporting us with the bonds, because that's what made this possible. On that, I'd like to introduce our director of Class 5 Projects, Mr. Rene Rodriguez. He can tell you more about this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Molina. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone, and thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure to see the team here. A lot of you, if you started back with us about 2-3 years ago, that's when these buildings and these thoughts and these ideas start. So it's just important to understand that these buildings are very special to all of us here. Give you just a little history more of where I stand now, and I've stood here many years ago in 1980. That's when my journey started here in elementary. Started in Mrs. Din's class over there as a kindergartner. Wasn't probably the best student. Had a lot of problems paying attention, but we're here now. And then I went over to Mrs. Gomez, where I started to learn to be a part of the bilingual program, and also with Mrs. Delgado, who was my second grade teacher, and then moved on right here, just right across to Mr. Savaji, where I learned to play my first instrument, the trumpet. So it's just, just the memories and the investment that we put into this project, and being able to, just know that this is the first of many. We'll continue to keep our promise, like mentioned, and for those 6th graders that are here, that won't be able to. We try to finish sooner, so they get in here, but come back to visit, hopefully a part of the summer school. But in the 9th grade, when you are at the high school, you'll be able to enjoy the new CTE building there, the medical pathway building, and many more buildings that will be hopefully up at that time. So again, just very proud. So this is a happiness. I'm not sad. So it's a happiness. I know Mr. Gonzalez will be with us after this here. Just man, just to have the right hand person and Mr. Alanis, going through being here and being there and going throughout the district. It's just a pleasure to work with people like that. And then the other people, the extended family, our architects, Darden, they've been with us for many times and getting our plans taken care of and the changes and working with us. So we appreciate them, our BMY construction group, and all they've done for us and working together. They've become part of our family. And we're looking forward to many more projects in the future. Beautiful buildings like this one here. We're not going to settle for anything less. It needs to be the best for our kids. So with that, just in closing, so I don't forget anybody, I'd like to just thank everyone in general, the bond committee. Thank you to them. Thank you to the students and the staff here that were putting up with us and all the fences. Now that most of them, and they'll be down pretty soon, but give us a couple of weeks and get our landscaping back and so forth. But just thank you everyone for working together and through the hard times, just like a family. There's ups and downs, but at the end we will prevail, and that's what we did today, and that's what we're doing, and for many more to come. So with that, like I said, thank you to everyone. Mr. Wally Gonzalez, thank you. He's a big help in this project, making sure everything is done to the state as far as requirement and expectations. There's not many of them, so he's a diamond in the rough. He works. He also went to this school, so very proud of him. Came to Cesar Chavez, and that's what we do. We come back and we get back to our kids so they can carry that torch. This building, they have all of us, and hopefully we can have many more in the future. So I think I need to stop you for introduce again one of our family members to our district that we've worked with a long time. That's from Darden Architects. We have Grant Dodson and Alfredo Rodriguez.
Hopefully I'm not going to cry. Thank you, Dr. Guerrero and board members, for this opportunity. I hope you can hear me. For this opportunity to work on this special project. I've known of this community. I've known of this building for a long time. We've talked about all kinds of options to try to get to this point. Sylvia knows quite well. We talked 10 years ago probably about the future of this site. And this is an exciting day because as you can see, there's not many new buildings that are built on an elementary school. And so this opportunity is great. I want to thank BMY for their efforts on putting this structure together, working with both the district and us to put it together. It's an awesome building. I hope you look at it, see that it's a little bit of the respecting the past, but at the same time, it's looking forward because we like our architecture as a design firm to be looking forward because there's students that are 50, 60 years out that we don't even know yet that are going to be taking part in this building, doing programs in here, eating their meals, having all kinds of fun. So we are very grateful for this opportunity. I'd like to thank some of the Darden design team members. Alfredo had a huge part of this, and he's got part of his heart here, and so I appreciate all the efforts that Alfredo put in it. Tony and Dee Dee, a couple of our partners at Darden Architects are here. They both had it. There's so many people behind the scene that help me and Alfredo and others to put things together. It's hard to thank all of them, and they're just names to a lot of you, but they're people that do their best to try to create facilities that are enduring and loved and are going to work for the long term. So thank you, Tony and Dee Dee and Corey. Corey's here, and she did a fabulous job. There's people in our office, Ginger and Bruce and Kirsten, and cost estimators. We have structural and civil and electrical and mechanical engineers that all there's a team of an army of people, just like BMY has an army of people that go into creating structures like this. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, Renee. You've been there every step of the way, and we really appreciate you and how you're very helpful. That's great. So with that, I'm going to pass it to Forrest and of BMY. I know he's not on your program, but he's a last minute substitute. So. Construction. We'd really like to thank Parlier Unified School District and trusting us with the opportunity. This was true labor of love. Point out her name, his passion. That was evident with our work through the whole project. His responsiveness, his ability to get things accomplished and make decisions quickly and keep us moving forward was outstanding. Probably one of the best working relationships we've had in a long time. I want to go out of my way to thank Darden and Grant, Alfredo, who was very close with Alfredo through this whole project. What an amazing guy. Held our feet to the fire the whole way. There's no cutting corners. It was going to be right. It wasn't going to be at all. So I appreciate his passion as well. Again, I'd like to thank Wally. What a great guy. I mean, we work with a lot of different IORs, and he's by far one of the best ones we've worked with so far. Just incredible, very cooperative. It's nice having him on site, keeping us going. And I'd like to thank my project team. I've got Ryan right here, he's a project engineer, and Rick, unfortunately, had to leave for a meeting. These guys killed themselves to get to this point and have done a beautiful job of it. Just what a great opportunity. And we just thank you again for trusting us. We look forward to many more opportunities to work together with Darden and Parlier Unified. And just again, thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
From Chavez. And then I couldn't find it.
First of all, on behalf of the Cesar Chavez Foundation, the Chavez family, and all of us in the farmer movement, I want to thank Superintendent Guerrero, Principal Gomez, and the entire Parlier Unified board for inviting us to be here today on this beautiful day and to celebrate this beautiful project. I know I stand between all of you going inside the nice air-conditioned building and sitting out here in the sun, so I'll try to keep it quick. But just very briefly, there's a few points that I want to make here. Buildings aren't just buildings, they're not just inanimate objects, and especially this building. I think it really speaks and is a direct reflection of the community and of the school district here and of all its leadership. It shows that Parlier puts students first. This building was an investment in students, and so I think we need to give a big round of applause for all those who played a role in making this happen, because they show that at Parlier, then and now, students come first. So let's give everybody a big round of applause. Second thing that I want to touch on is, my tata really loved this idea of community. If you go up to our headquarters there in La Paz, about 2 hours from here, you'll see that we have a beautiful and thriving community that we help build and help foster. When we look at his work was really about bringing people together, about building bridges, closing divides. And what this does here is it provides a space where the community can come and gather, and we can begin to foster our next generation of leaders. And so this building is going to serve that purpose. In the farm worker movement, we always talk about the CISA attitude, but today, and every once in a while, we get to talk about the word CISA, and that means that we did get it done. And today, you can see by the evidence of this building and the really ribbon cutting that we're going to do, that we can, instead of chanting CISA today, we can chant CISA. So thank you all very much. CISA.
Echo that same sentiment so that we can be able to get into our ribbon cutting in the acknowledgement of all the collective efforts. Right, and this is just one sign, one evidence that people working together, whether it's your parents, students, partners, or board, or staff, anything's possible. And it's up to us to be able to look at what is an investment, as was mentioned earlier, for kids, for our community. And I just want to be able to thank all of you and to really acknowledge that this is something that is going to be right, so we can be able to build on what we know our community, our students, staff do deserve. So if I did, Mr. Eric well, you know, board president and the students, I believe is Paula and Armando, they're gonna help us with the ribbon cutting. And we all can be able to proceed, standing room right in front, and we can take some pictures, and then we're going to be able to organize some tours. So come on now.
Is it talking now? Yes, do. Okay. Is this right here in front of you?
Just make sure you have a good view, yeah.
My SSC members at feedback. Yes, for the board, they will have the board members up here. Izquierda. And then,
Ms. Gonzalez. So this is, it's like one of my kids, right? All right, so.
and Ms. Alvarez.
So yes, there. You have to keep parents or the
Yes.
Okay, it's all of you. Okay, so, okay, guys, also gonna go to the search. Be closer. I know.
Yes.
Okay. Count on three, because I'm gonna cut it. One. Well, no, hold it, we're gonna turn and pose, and then we're really gonna cut it.
Hold the smiles. Mr. Martinez, you need to get over here to get pictures.
Renee. Renee.
Renee. Where is he
Hey.
at? Oh, he's old. Okay, I'm gonna hurry, because we're sitting in the sun. Get in. All right, okay, so count of three, ready? Here's that shot. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Now, we're gonna do tours. If the board officers can help me with that, Miss Lydia's gonna bring some, if you can have maybe about
Just
six
gotta get
to
slow when you move it around.
a tour, and the board members are gonna do that, and we'll join. And we also have pastries and coffee. I love that. Yeah, did you want him to take it instead of yeah. Yeah, or Mrs. Gonzalez. And then, oh, yeah, there's no, she doesn't have a map. Aquí está. Oh, here you go. And they'll know where to go.
Last
Way
minute.
to go.
Yeah, we turned on the heater for you guys.
I lost my mask.
That's the first reason. And the second group will do it.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, good.
you.